Hello, everyone. Welcome to the design for Azure Virtual Machine Backup and Recovery. So we need to think from the design perspective for Azure Virtual Machine Backup and its recovery. So we have already seen a couple of backup and recovery regarding blob and files. If we talk about Azure Virtual Machine, Azure Backup provides independent and isolated backups for this resource. It's a native inbuilt feature that we can utilize easily. And these backups are stored in recovery service vault with built-in management of recovery points. All right. Now, these backups are native, as I said, so the configuration and scaling are simple, and these backups are optimized, and you can easily restore as needed. You can define the backup frequency and retention duration for your backups. Currently, VM backup can be triggered daily or weekly or manually on demand and can be stored for multiple years. Here you can see for this backup, what we do, we define the policies, and these policies will apply on the virtual machines that you have enabled Azure backup for, whether it's a Windows or Linux. And as per the policy, the timing, the frequency, and the retention would be applied, and it would be taken, the backup is taken in the form of snapshots and transferred to the recovery service vault. That's how the backup actually works in two phases. First, a virtual machine snapshot is taken right here. And second, virtual machine snapshot is transferred to the recovery vault. We have already covered the entire architecture in the other playlist, but this one is all about design and design considerations. So it would be more specific to the designing. So in phase one, snapshots are stored locally for a maximum period of 5 days. This is referred to as the snapshot tier. Snapshot tier restores are faster because the data is available there. It doesn't need to travel from vault back to the instant restore and then restore it. So it eliminates the wait time for snapshot to copy to the vault before triggering the restore. This capability is also called instant restore. Okay, as you can see here. In phase two, snapshots are transferred to the vault for additional security and longer retention. This is referred to as vault tier, and it takes more time to restore as compared to the instant restore. Because data needs to rehydrate or recover first from the vault, and then it will start the restore process. So snapshot tier and the vault tier, you can call it like two phases. Now, this is the basic design, how actually backup works. You need to apply the policies, and snapshot will be taken for 5 days. It would be under instant restore, and then it would be transferred to the vault. Very simple. There is nothing biggie. But there are things we need to consider for backups. What are those things? Well, the very first thing is grouping VMs that require the same schedule, start time, frequency, and retention settings within a single policy. This will help to design the policy better. Ensure the backup schedule start time is during non-peak production application time because it impacts the performance. Then distribute backup traffic. Consider backing up different VMs at different times of the day and make sure the times don't overlap. For example, have policies for critical and non-critical virtual machines, right? So we need to distribute the traffic. Implement both short-term and long-term backups. If you need to take a backup not scheduled through backup policy, then you can use an on-demand backup. I said it manually at the beginning. For example, backup on demand multiple times per day when scheduled backup permits only once per day. As your business requirement changes, make sure to review and change your backup policies, which is very important. Now, cross-region restore. This is an amazing feature. CRR allows you to restore Azure VMs in a secondary region, which is an Azure paired region. This option lets you to conduct drills to meet audit or compliance requirements. You can also restore the VM or its disk if there is a disaster in the primary. CRR is an opt-in feature for any recovery services world. CRR also works for SQL databases and SAP HANA databases hosted on Azure VMs. Recently, archival tier for Vault is GA. It's an amazing feature which can help you to save money, of course, because for long-term or data which you do not need to restore, but you're keeping it for the compliance reason, for any other reason, you can put the data in the archival tier, just like in storage account. Well, this is a very short video for design for Azure Virtual Machine Backup and Recovery. And thank you for watching.